Hello children. In your primary classes, you have learned tenses. If you know tense well, it will perfect your writing and speaking skill. Today, I would like to explain tenses briefly. The tenses. The word tense is derived from Latin word tempus, which means time. A verb indicates the time of action, event, or condition by changing its form. Tense can be shown in a clock. Like a time, it has past, present, and future. It can be depicted in a timeline. We can identify the time of action in a timeline. Past, now, future. Past indicates past tense. Now indicates present tense. Future indicates future tense. Tenses are classified into three: present tense, past tense, future tense. And again, it can be classified into four forms: simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. If we know them perfectly, it will help us to use English language well. Before we learn about tenses, we have to remember sentence order. What is it? Subject plus verb plus object. Always remember to start your sentence with subject. Present tense. Sentence order of present tense is subject plus V1 plus object. What is V1? Base form of verb. That means the first form of the verb. There are three forms of verbs. That is present form, past form, past participle. For example, give, gave, given, write, wrote, written, do, did, done. So here the first form we have to use in present tense. And we have to remember one thing, that if the subject is singular and if it is third person, we have to write yes to the verb. If the subject is not singular, if it is plural, we have to write the verb as it is. No need of using as to the verb. Okay? For example, if the verb is bird, in singular, if it is bird, we write yes to the verb. That is, the bird flies. If it is birds, we write birds fly. There is no yes to the verb. Here, in the case of singular, we write flies. That means we have to write yes to the verb. And in the case of children or girls, we write the girls sing. But if in the case of a girl, if there is only one girl, we write yes to the verb. That means we have to write the girl sings. In the case of I and you, we have to write no s to the verb because there is first person and the second person singular. We will not write s to the verb. So we have to write I sing, you sing, and they sing. But in the case of she, we write sings. Okay children, clear? Present continuous. We have to write is or am or are plus V1 plus ing form of the verb in present continuous. That means subject plus V1 plus ing plus object. If the subject is singular, we have to write is. If the subject is I, we have to write am. If the subject is second person, that is you, or plural, we have to write are, and plus we have to write the ing form of the verb. See, a man is laughing because he is single, he is laughing. Now look at this. The friends are laughing. Now this is plural. Subject is plural. So we are saying it as the friends or the people are laughing. Now look at this. A man is swimming. It is singular. In this case, the men are swimming. So this is plural. So in the case of I, we say I am swimming. If it is second person you, what will you say? We have to say you are swimming. Okay? Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is used to express an event that is started in the past and the impact of the event is now continuing. Something that has happened in the past but the impact will remain now. Then we have to write a present perfect tense. Okay? The present perfect tense is formed by putting to have or has before the past participle of the verb. Okay? If in the case of possessive forms, that is subject, if the subject is I, you, we, they, we have to write have plus V3. What is V3? The third form of the verb, past participle form of the verb. That is example go. In the case of go, the third form is go, went, gone. Gone is the third form of the verb. If it is write, wrote, written. Written is the third form of the verb. Now if it is do, third form is do, did and done. Done is the third form of the verb. Okay. Now in the case of he, she, that is third person. Third person, if it is singular, we have to write has plus V3 form of the verb, that is past participle form of the verb. Has we have to write with the third person singular. Okay. In the negative forms, we have to just add with the have or has, we have to add not to the verb. Okay. Then we can write the past participle form of the verb and can form the present perfect tense. Okay. Now, for example, I have already prepared breakfast. Take I have already prepared breakfast. What happens there? Already prepared breakfast. That is a past, happened in the past, happening in the past, but the breakfast is remaining now. The impact is still there. So it is present perfect tense. Okay. Now it has begun in the past. Okay. But now my sister has cleaned the room. My sister has cleaned the room and the room is now clean. Okay. So this is present perfect tense. Understood? Present perfect continuous or present perfect progressive is the verb tense which is used to show that the action started in the past and continued up to the present moment. It is still happening. Okay. In this, we have to write have or has plus been plus ing form of the verb. That means already we learned to use have and has. With that, we have to add been plus ing form. Okay. So it becomes perfect, present perfect continuous. For example, it has been raining for a long time. Okay. The rain started before in the past and now it is still continuing. So we say it has been raining for a long time. Okay. Now in this game rugby, we can say that they were playing rugby for a long time or they were playing rugby for an hour. Okay. That means it is started and still continuing. Okay. Continuous process and it has started in the past. Okay. Now this is about present perfect continuous. Past tense. The past tense refers to the event that have happened in the past. The basic way to form the past tense is to take the present tense of the word and add the suffix ed. Walk, walked. Jump, jumped. Cry, cried. As you know, it varies in some other words like ran, ran, sing, sang. In the past tense, we have to write subject plus V2, that is past tense, plus object. I jumped. She sang. It rained. Anu ran. Okay? Past continuous. Let's move on to past continuous. Continuous process in the past. Was or were plus ing form of the verb. With I and third person singular, we need to use was. And with you and plural, we need to use were plus ing form of the verb. Okay? Now, past perfect tense. The past perfect tense indicates that an action was completed, finished or perfected. Past perfect form, it happened before other action in the same sentence. Subject plus had plus V3. That is past perfect. I had met him before the party. I had met him before the party. I had met is happening before the party. Party is in past tense. And before that, past is had met. The plane had left by the time I go to the airport. I go to the airport is the past tense. And the plane had left. That is past tense. Before I reach there, the plane had left. That is past. Okay. So, subject plus had plus V3 is past perfect tense. Now, past perfect continuous. Had plus been plus present participle. Okay? Past perfect continuous, past perfect progress shows that an action started in the past continuous up to until another time in the past. Rule subject plus had plus been plus ing. I had been working at the company when I got the promotion. Okay? It had been raining hard these past few days. That is past perfect continuous. Okay, now let's go to future tense. Future at a later time. Simple future. If you wish to speak about an event that will happen in the future, then you will need to use the simple future tense. Formula for the future simple is will plus V1. Subject plus will plus V1 plus object. I will go to
I will fly. I will chase the wind. I will touch the sky. Okay?
future continuous. A longer action in the future. I will be running a marathon this Saturday. Will plus be plus ing. We have to write be, will plus be and ing form of the verb. Or if it is negative, we have to write will not plus be plus ing. I will be singing in the party tomorrow. Okay? It is a continuous process that is happening in the future. Future perfect. Future perfect, it is a verb form used to describe an event that is expected or planned to happen before a time of reference in the future. Will or shall to mark the future. I will have finished. I will not have plus past participle. I will not have done it by this evening. Okay? So will plus have plus past participle plus object. I will not have retired by this time. He is 60. Okay. So let's move on to future perfect continuous. An action that will happen and continue in the future is future perfect continuous. We have to write will plus have plus been plus ing. We already know continuous tense, we write been in perfect tense. So will plus have plus been plus ing form of the verb, or we have, if it is negative, we have to add not. Okay. So there are time expressions used in the future perfect progressive, that is future perfect continuous. By this year, month, week, next year, month, week. Okay, 5 years, by then, since morning, since 1955. Okay, all these, by tomorrow, all these expressions can be used in future perfect. So children, this is the end of our section. So children, you have to listen to the video once again and understand. So children, you lived in the past, live in the present, you will live in the future. If you have any doubt or need clarification, ask me, message me. Thank you. Be happy always.